emphasizing on the need for cooperation between democracies and addressing the challenges posed by China's increasing economic and military power. Ministers from Lithuania and the Czech Republic described their approach to China growing as a military superpower. The nations have highlighted the importance of respecting the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all countries. The Foreign Minister of the Czech Republic, Lipavský, and the Lithuanian Vice Minister for Economy and Innovation, Karolis Žemaitis, spoke to WION's principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal.
China has been aggressive with your country. It has been aggressive with India as well, especially in the northern border. So your view on the Chinese aggressiveness with India?
Well, I think, Lithuania right now has a case in WTO with China, and this is a very good example how I think the democracies have to stick together. And that is why I'm here in India. That is why we're looking for stable, reliable partners. And of course, we are always looking for ways how we can cooperate, especially with India, especially with Japan, Korea, and other countries in the region. And we really see India also as emerging global power. And we really rely on India's leadership, both political and economic, when it comes to the balancing of powers in the region.
And what do you have to say about Chinese aggressive actions with India in its northern borders?
I think countries should respect their territorial integrity and sovereignty. It's the same case with Ukraine. So definitely I would condemn any aggressive action of such kind, and everything should be done to avoid any kind of military escalation and loss of lives.
So coming to the trade part, there has been conversation for EU-India free trade agreement. It has been taking time, but what's your view? How can your country help to make sure that this trade pact can be signed as soon as possible?
We need very intensive dialogue, and I'm proponent of very intensive dialogue between the EU and India. It's not an easy discussion, it's a tough discussion, but to have an open and frank but tough discussion is always absolutely okay. So let's have the discussions, let's be looking for ways where we will find a mutually beneficial relationship where we can open our markets, and at the end of the day, both sides will prosper.